this wonderful angel of a lady, Linda. Ladies and gentlemen, we had an opportunity last September, October, where I stood with our First Nations on the legislative grounds in Edmonton, Alberta. Ron was there. There's a few people in the crowd that were there, part of this beautiful ceremony that we had. There it is, another one right there. George was there. We had our great clan mother, Nancy Scanny, who I could ask everybody right now to say, keep a special place in your heart for her right now. She's not doing too well. She's feeling pretty down, so we need to boost her spirits from Ottawa. When we sat in the hollow grounds of the ledge grounds in Edmonton, we did our healing ceremonies and we saw miracles. We saw the power of the universe and the Creator come down and wash our bodies full of energy and love and healing. We had the pleasure of standing with these ladies, and there's a beautiful story where Linda, and I'm sorry I'm gonna run off on this one's awesome. Linda gifted me my first drum. That drum she had for 7 years? About 5 years she had that drum. And the elder that gave her that drum said, go find the man or the person that this belongs to. And it was me she gifted it to, but the backstory to it was, it came from my reserve back in Sault Ste. Marie. I've held that drum and I've pounded that drum ever since. And now we bring him up here, ladies and gentlemen, to say some words from Chief JD and to sing you guys a couple of our songs.
Always know that deep inside our hearts we're all united. Through prayer, we were gifted with when we were going to school. That's what brought me back to my traditions, and we all know the Lord's Prayer. We mustn't forget that, because as a nation that prays together remains together. So, my name is Blue Rattle Buffalo Man, and I received that third name by one of my codas, Calvin Papana, while doing the eagle dance, or the white buffalo calf woman's dance on Bird's Hill. But that is just one of the many dances that I was involved with. I've danced in many others. But it's not about me, it's about yourselves as a nation that have come together, because you're the important ones that are going to make this change. By unification of our souls and our blessings with each other, as we stand united in a country that cannot be divided. We have faced a spiritual war that separates our hearts from our minds. And when we call on that spiritual sanctification to unite that process, we have to empty our minds of our ego and anything else that we refer to as prejudices between one another, as man and woman have found to be the basic problem. So what is it that we lack? Lack a dilemma is the power that we're lacking in understanding what we all need to face as human beings. So I've been given the task to unite this country from a First Nations perspective, to bring about a new constitution that is inclusive of joint partnerships. And so I brought this process into being through the Creator's blessing, from being just a humble servant. It is only for me to help guide and direct. The rest is going to be left to the clans mothers. for us to be given good guidance and direction because they are from the earth. And they've given us birth and a right to be here. We must not forget that unison. Each and every one of us are born into this being on this nation. And with that, I'm going to keep that short. I've been introduced, and my brother is one of those people that I know had it in his heart and will continue to do what is right, just like every one of you.